is Elna. I'm a librarian with the Cockeysville Library. Thank you for joining us today for the Around the World program. In this program, we get to explore and learn a little bit about a different country, and then afterwards we'll do a fun activity. To figure out where we're going to next, I love to use the National Geographic books that I find at the library. However, today, I decided to use another helpful library resource, the library databases. Let me show you what I did. Head over to the BCPL website. Hover over Books and More and choose Research Databases. From here, you will see a list of many databases to choose from. I'm going to scroll down a little further. I'm trying to find this one database. There it is, Galen Context Elementary. This is a great database for students in kindergarten through 5th grade. You will need your library card number to sign in. Once in the database, you can enter a term in the search box. Or if you don't want to do that, scroll down and there are many subjects to choose from. I'm going to choose Geography. And once inside here, there's even more topics to choose from. Famous places, lakes and rivers, maps and globes. I'm going to choose countries. Here there will be a list of many different countries to learn about. I found the perfect place for us to go to next. So today, we're going to be heading to a place that some describe as magical, with vast untouched beauty. December and January are one of the coldest months of this mountainous and rugged region, where temperatures can be as low as -30 degrees Fahrenheit. This is also a place known as the Land of the Horses. So put your warm mittens on, we're heading over to Mongolia. Mongolia is located in the continent of Asia. Mongolia borders Russia to the north and China to the south. It is the 4th largest country in Asia with 3 mountain ranges and a desert. One of its oldest mountain is Khenti Mountain, which is a very sacred place to the Mongolian people since they consider this the birthplace of the Mongolian nation. The Gobi Desert spans 500,000 square miles and is where fossils of dinosaur eggs and bones have been found. The population of Mongolia is over 2.8 million people. The capital of Mongolia is Ulaanbaatar. 25 to 40% of Mongolians live as nomadic herders. Relying on animals to survive, they can own up to 1,000 animals. Nomadic people travel and live in a traditional home called a ger. We may recognize the circular tent as a yurt, which is made up of heavy-duty cloth and wooden poles. Mongolia is also home to the endangered snow leopards. These solitary large cats live in the mountains, and there are currently only 4,000 to 6,500 of these creatures live in the wild. A holiday coming up in Mongolia is Sagan Sar, or White Moon. This is the main celebration of the year. It celebrates the first day of the Lunar New Year, which will take place around February. Here, people celebrate the safe passing of winter to welcome a new year through the gathering of family, food, and traditions. Often, you will see traditional clothing worn during this festive celebration. For our craft, we are going to make a Bolang Gu or pellet drum that is often used during this celebration. Our craft will be made with simple things that you can find around your home. So join me next door with my helpers, Jude and Alex, as we make this fun craft. Step 1. Materials. You will need a cardboard box, fun paper if you have it, this is optional, scissors, a stapler, a hole puncher, some beads, string, tape, which will also be useful for its shape, a circle, glue, crayons and markers for decorating, paint for decorating, and a dowel rod or a pencil. Step 2. Make a circle. Using a circular object, draw a circle with your pencil. It should look like this. Step 3. Cut out 2 circles and have fun decorating. Step 4. Assemble the pieces. You have taken your 2 blank circles and made them your own. Next, take your hole puncher or sharp pencil and poke 2 holes on opposite ends of the circle. Once you do that, take your dowel rod and attach one of the circles with tape. Make sure it's on the side that's not decorated. Now, take your stapler and attach the second circle to the first circle. After you finish attaching the circles to the dowel rod or pencil, you are almost done. The final step is to attach beads to 2 separate strings and then attach that to the holes in the circle. Step 5. Celebrate. Once you assemble all the pieces, it's time to celebrate. Happy New Year! Well, thank you for joining us today. If you'd like to learn more about Mongolia, please check out some of the great resources we have at the library. Until we travel again, goodbye.